Hey guys, Kyle here with Blackjack Game Calls. So we're definitely getting into that time when everyone is taking out their mouth calls, getting ready for turkey season, starting to practice because some states open up in March, some April, some May, some go till June. So it really depends on where you are in the country. But if you're a hardcore turkey hunter, you're breaking out your mouth calls right now and you're getting ready. A big question that I get asked is, how do I make the purr sound? The purr itself is a very hard sound to make on a call, very hard sound to master and do consistently. But there's a couple different ways to do it. There's kind of floating your lips across the call like this, which is how a lot of people purr, but it's not really a way to make a realistic purr. It's a terrible habit to get into. I got into that habit when I first started calling, and then I had to break myself out of it and learn the correct way. So if you're just starting out, don't learn to purr like that. Learn the correct way. There's two correct ways to do it. It's gargling with your throat or rolling your tongue across the call. I can't gargle with my throat into a call. I have to roll my tongue across the call to produce the sound. In terms of what call to use, I use a reverse combo cut for everything, but it really depends on what your channel of air is, and that's something that you got to figure out. But I like to start learning how to purr, and my go-to purring call is always a double reed call because it's better for soft talk, and I think it's easier to produce that sound. There's less reeds to push air through. So in terms of rolling your tongue across the call to produce the purr, you're going to take a deep breath like this without even putting the call in your mouth and just learn to kind of roll your tongue, just like you're rolling your R's. Then you're going to take the call, put it in your mouth like this, and this doesn't have to sound like a real turkey. This is just to get that rolling sound and get that bubbly sound. So take a big deep breath of air and just push it out and roll your tongue on it. It'll sound something like this. Now that doesn't sound like a purr, but when I control it, it will. So the bottom line is this: you'll see my lips kind of fluttering. That's because of the air pressure coming from my tongue that I'm pushing it through the call. So now when you want to master the purr and you want to make it realistic, you can throw some clucks, you can throw some yelps, and you can throw some feeding whines, excited whines, whatever you want to do in, but that'll make the purr itself sound more like a real hen. So here is the cluck and purr. All right guys, so that's the cluck and purr. I really think it's a game-changing call, and I think it can be the difference between killing a gobbler or not. It basically says that a hen is content or feeding, and it's really a great way to make a gobbler feel safe and get them to come that extra 50 yards. So I hope my instructions brought you one step closer to mastering it, and best of luck this turkey season. Thanks for watching.